let me.
Hey, Mia. Hey, Zoltan.
Hello.
I forgot to tell you yesterday. I got a breakfast burrito
Nice.
at work because we have like a little cafeteria,
Yeah.
and the new cook, well, the old cook, she's on vacation, and the old cook, I mean the new cook, she didn't, she forgot to not put meat in my breakfast burrito.
Uh-oh.
And I had sausage for the first time in a while. I did not feel good.
Oh no. Did it taste good though? Was it so fucking delicious?
No, not really. It was like I bit into it and I was like, well, it tastes weird. I'm like, I don't know what this is. And then I took another bite and I was like, oh, yeah, that's meat. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it was
one
not
bite
good.
does it, huh? It fucks you up?
It kind of, well, no, it was like 2 bites. It kind of messed me up for that day. Yeah. It was okay the other after, but yeah, messed me
I'm
up.
sorry. Should have sent it to me. I'd eat it.
It's okay. It's true. It'll probably get cold, though.
Yeah, it's good though. Zoltan
Dude,
says
what-
has been
what
on
I
the show
do-
tonight. What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm right here. You can't hear me?
Are you quiet? There's no way he's too quiet. I refuse to believe it. Zoltan. He's so goddamn loud everywhere. Alright, what were you saying?
See, what I do was, because for like egg sandwiches, you usually do like a bacon, egg, and cheese, or a sausage,
Right.
egg, and cheese. And I kind of miss that meat element, or that
Yeah.
like, the crispiness of the bacon. So what I
Right.
do is I get a hash brown inside.
Oh.
Cut up a hash brown, put it in there. Delicious. I suggest you do it next time you get an egg sandwich.
Can I put sausage and hash brown in it?
Don't be a dingus.
Yeah, why not? That's what I had yesterday by accident. Hey,
Sounds
Anthony.
delicious. Anthony. Hey, Kate.
Yeah. Hey, Kate. What's up?
I'm excited about the show
Yeah.
tonight, Ben.
Yeah?
I watched
Why?
some good movies. I want to talk Dexter. Oh, can't wait. And I just want to hang out with you, Ben. I just want to hang out with my buddy.
Aw. I want to hang out with you. I want to talk movies and hang out with you.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Zoltan is still a mod. I need to take that off.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt. Dexter. Hey, Roscoe.
Hey, Roscoe.
Too slow, Ben. Too fucking slow.
On my end, we kind of said it at the same time.
Maybe.
I think there's a delay. On your end. Hey, heck.
On your end.
It's gotta be your ass. Do you remember that
Heck.
part in Tommy Boy where he's talking about that joke that his dad used to say? Something about you could get a good look at a butcher's ass.
No.
Something.
I don't.
He was like, wait, it's gotta be your ass. He can't tell the joke. It's gotta be your bowl. Yeah, there he goes, zombie. Maybe he doesn't say your ass.
Your ass.
You can take a good look up a bull's ass, but I'd much rather take the butcher's word for it. I think that's how the joke goes. And he goes, "You could take a good look up a butcher's ass."
God.
And he's like, "Wait, no, it's gotta be your bull, your ass." I love that movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Oh, there we go. Hex got it. My God, Anthony, that doesn't sound good. Feel better.
Oh God, damn it!
Gotta do the show now. God damn it.
I almost added that Zoltan guy as a VIP instead of that Zoltan Snarf.
That's Zoltan guy.
That Zoltan guy.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hey, guy.
Hey Momo. Hey guys.
Hey, Momo. Hey, guys. What's up? Welcome to the show. Welcome to ControlAltDeath. I'm Ben Monster. That's Jason.
Hey Jason.
Some hunky boys and some sex.
Let me ask you a question, Ben.
That's cute. Yes.
Hey, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm being honest here. Do we need to kill the hunky boys drop?
Why?
I don't know.
You think it's used too much?
No, it's not that. It's just it has no use. Like it doesn't mean it's nothing, you know? It's just a nothing drop. Like it's funny, obviously.
Oh.
I'll take that. Ooh,
I got a little blood on me there. Did you see that?
I'll take that as a no. I'll take it as a no. Sorry for that. That never happens, I swear.
Mia says you should use the "or do I" from PG. That quote.
Oh, that yeah. What about this one? I feel like honestly this one, wait, what was it?
Are you talking about getting rid?
We can get rid of that
You
one,
want
right?
to get rid of him? What? No.
What if I put him in the reactions for Cad instead of as a drop?
No.
Okay.
Put him on both.
All right, fine. Zoltan says get rid of Gabe.
Oh, get rid of you as a drop. You're not a drop. You're
if you get rid of me, I'm taking the show with me. Burning it down.
No, we can't get rid of those. Those are too good.
All right.
It's our favorite movie.
PK Momo.
Hi, Momo.
Hey, Momo. God, I gotta add bubbles. What do you think about getting a Psycho Gorman tattoo that just says "frig off" on my forehead or my knuckles? FRIGOFF exclamation point, and I can say "frig off."
Yo, do it.
I'd have to cover up one tattoo, but hey, you know.
Do it.
Gabe's gonna Lila this show. What's Lila?
That's like from that song. Hey there, Lila.
Hey there, Lila.
Get off my show.
Oh, that Lila. Okay, got it. How are you, Ben? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm
great.
doing real good. How are you?
I'm great. Couldn't be better.
Sad news today.
Oh, Roscoe's here.
Oh, hi, Roscoe.
Last week during the show, we had somewhat earth-shattering news that you don't fart in front of Naomi. And I went back that night. I hadn't stopped thinking about it. Still haven't, but I went back and I was laying in bed and I was just thinking about it. And I went to watch it, and I noticed that this show, because we both have Crisp, when we don't talk, it is pitch fucking silence, like dead silence in between when we don't talk. And it's like I don't like it at all. And I wish someone would have told me. So I don't know what to do. I need to add some
So, do
I
you
need.
want background music for our show?
No, I don't think so. It's just so fucking quiet. I can hear my thoughts.
Well, that's good.
Dude.
Can you normally not hear your thoughts?
No, I can, but it's just like it's screaming, you know. Yeah, and I'll get some. I'll get some white noise. I saw a TikTok of a guy who was like streaming with his girlfriend or something, and they found out that she doesn't have an internal monologue. Have you seen this TikTok?
No.
So she's like, he's baffled, like I was when you said you don't fart in front of Naomi,
Yeah.
and he's like, you don't hear when you think you can't hear yourself. It's just quiet, and she's like, yeah. And they go down this rabbit hole of there are people who don't have an internal monologue. They can't like hear stuff when they think, and it blew my fucking mind.
That is weird.
Isn't
So
that
like
insane?
so they can't hear themselves think.
No, and they can't.
So what happens then?
Like they can't listen. Like you know, you could hear a song in your head, right? Like you can sing it in your head. You can hear it. You can do anything, but they can't. They just physically can't do that, and they think it's weird that people can. So that like if she wants to think about something and like say something, she has to say it with her mouth. It's fucking weird. Had no idea that was a thing.
Huh? I didn't either.
Yeah. What's this?
Momo's
Zoltan
suggesting very, very low music, background music.
I don't know if I like music. Zoltan sent me some office sounds. Let's see what these sound like.
Bing bong.
What? Who's in that office?
Whoa, it's the TikTok guy in the office. Can you imagine if you were going through a big crossroad in your life and you had to figure it all out by actually talking? That would take me forever. Temple Grandin talks about how she thinks in pictures and not words, so that's interesting as well. Yeah, I can't imagine. Like I'm always in my head talking, and just it's never quiet in my head, as you can probably imagine. What?
And have you ever done meditating? Have you ever meditated?
I don't think I could do
Would you ever try it? Yeah, I think you could.
I would try it for sure, but I can't. My brain never, ever is off. I like. I don't think it would be physically possible for me to do it.
There are techniques that like let you kind of not shut it off, but maybe quiet it a bit. Yeah. So you should, hey Maris.
Hey, Maris.
You like and it's also important that there are some types of meditation that kind of embrace your mind wandering from idea to idea, but just not getting caught in one and then spiraling, towards wherever. But like, yeah, you should try it. I got a free. Was it a free? No, it wasn't free. It was a year of one of those meditation apps,
Calm.
and they not Calm, the other one.
Super
What was the other
Calm.
one?
Maris says if I can
calm.
meditate, anyone can. My brain never stops. Heck says you probably have meditated. You just didn't set out to meditate.
Yeah. Headspace. Yes, thank you, Heck and Viking Kate. Yeah, Headspace.
Okay.
They have some really cool sleep stories about cats. Check it out. Cats on boats.
I remember it was Cat Island or something, boat cats or something. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I remember
it was awesome.
about it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
All right, I'll look into it.
You should.
Or I'll just, or you could do what I do when I sleep, which is have rain sound, the TV on at low volume, and a podcast going at the same time.
Oh my God, really? 100%. All of those?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's awful, but it's great. It works.
Yeah, Naomi and I do rain sounds, and we have a fan going.
Mm.
So, yeah. And my
Yeah.
snoring.
Yeah,
She has
snoring.
to deal with that.
When Effie left, I was able to sleep like humans should, which is a TV, a podcast, and white noise all at the
That's
same
way
time.
too
So,
much. That's
yeah.
way too much.
Yeah.
What's going on? Like, what TV show are you watching? Is it something you've ever already seen?
Oh yeah, it's either if Plex is working, it's my Practical Jokers playlist, which is just the whole series. Because I just it's my comfort show. I know it's there, it's on.
Mm-hmm.
And then if that doesn't work, which is sometimes, then I'll just be like Adult Swim or something, and just to have
Gotcha.
that was like really quiet. Like I can barely hear it, but I just like that's more for the visuals of the light. And then podcast is just whatever podcast I'm listening to at that time. And then rain.
But don't you like miss out on it because you go to sleep?
Usually I'll get in bed and I'll play it, and then I'll go on my phone for like half an hour or an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 hours, depending on the mood. So I'll usually listen to a lot of it, and then I'll put it on a timer for 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes
Gotcha.
or 2 hours or 4 hours, and then I'll just fall asleep. And then the next night, hey Athena, the next night I'll just go back to where I fell asleep and continue.
Gotcha.
I'm not saying it's healthy or smart for my brain, but hey, it works.
It's just background noise. I just feel bad that you're missing out on your podcast if that's. But you said you put it on a timer.
Hey, Athena. No, come back, man. Oh no, that's a good gif. Can someone clip that? Kate said that she needs dead silence. I can't do dead silence. I can't do it. I can't. I need something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think people put us on? Yeah. Do you think there's anyone out there who puts on something from 2 Days with Ben Monster or BenMonsterTV to sleep like every night?
No, I think some people fall asleep because it's boring
as fuck. Yeah. Agreed.
They don't. It's not meant to put people to sleep, but it does.
But it does. It does. Well, okay, hold on. Maybe there's someone right now, not even like live, but just in the future, listening to this. So let's just be very calm and let's let them drift off into the great beyond. Okay, just
okay.
So what'd you watch this week, Ben? You watch anything good?
I did. I watched some stuff. I watched Encanto. Encanto.
Okay.
On Encanto.
Encanto. Is that a Harry Potter spell?
Yeah.
Encanto
I think
Leviosa?
It means. Yeah. Yes. I think it is. It's really good. I suggest you watch it.
Okay.
It's a really good movie. I liked it a lot.
Is it gonna make me cry?
You might get a little weepy. You might get a little misty. A little misty in those
the vapors.
Those eyes. It's good. I think you'd like it. I could do. See, I'm not a big fan of musicals.
Oh, it's a musical.
It's a Disney movie. Yeah, there's not that.
Be a dingus.
There's not that many songs. It feels like it's not that many, but it's good. And I'm in love with like new Disney animation. It's just so everything seems so squishy and awesome. There's something about like the new CG stuff. It's just super cool. It reminds me a lot of clay stop motion stuff.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just like that. There's that like awesomeness to it, and the whole look of this movie is just great. You can definitely tell they did their
research.
They did a lot of like detail oriented stuff. Yeah, it's just so cool. Very, very cool. I liked it a lot.
I'll check it out. I mean, I probably won't, but I'm sure Effie will make me watch it one day.
You should.
Athena's asking, where's Dead ET? I don't know. Hold on, maybe it's stuck.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the latch is stuck, unfortunately.
hmm.
So
It's not
it
coming. It's not
means
coming
not coming
down.
out. Roscoe
Hmm.
watched. Oh, Kate says that she noticed the clown. You mean that clown up there? Yes, that is from a Rob Zombie
Wait, where do you?
movie. Up there.
Oh,
You see that baby Ben?
that's Baby Ben. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Now,
it's a
who is
clown.
that? Who's he?
I don't know.
Who's he dressed up as?
I don't know. Who's he dressed up as? Who's he dressed up as?
Who is he?
Who's he? People are talking about Righteous Gemstones. Great fucking show.
Oh, wait, is that coming back?
Very soon.
Is it back yet?
January 9th. It's next week.
Ooh,
Or this week.
I love that show. It's so good. It's really good.
I watched a bunch of shit, Ben.
Mm.
I started Crystal Lake Memories, which is a documentary that you told me about. It's a 7 or 8 hour history of Friday the 13th, and they go through every single movie. Like they spend like almost an hour on each movie, and I am having a blast. I can't believe I didn't watch this sooner.
Good.
It's fucking fantastic. And it's cool because they filmed it like early 2010s or something. So like a lot of people are still alive. And like Mrs. Voorhees is in it, and it's really cool. So I'm up to part 4.
Yeah, which one are you up to? Oh,
part 4. It. So
one.
it's the best one. It's great. It's just part 1 and 2 I knew a lot about because of the various documentaries that have been out over the years,
right,
about horror movies in general. So that one I kind of knew. But once you get to 3 and beyond, it's like, oh, these are like really cool stories, and a lot of set trivia, behind the scenes stuff.
I think when they're talking about 4, the guy who played Jason in that one talks about how he hated Corey Feldman.
Yep.
He thought he was an annoying little shit. He actually scared him really good when he jumped out the window.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Or jumped through the window to get him. Yeah.
And Corey, he narrates the whole thing, which is it's a good job. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. So if you're a fan,
cool.
We'll be watching that whole series, and we'll be ranking it with the other movies. So one Saturday coming up, 7-hour stream. I'm kidding. We're not going to do that.
Okay, good.
But imagine.
It's too long.
What else did I watch? I watched The Many Saints of Newark, which is the Sopranos prequel movie. Sopranos.
How is that? That's a spin-off movie?
It's a prequel. Hi, Effie.
A prequel. Hi, Effie.
It is a prequel to the show. It follows a young Tony Soprano, played by his real life son, which is really fucking cool.
What?
Cool. James Gandolfini's real son looks just like him. Very, very sad because he passed away. But
he did.
If you're a fan of the series, it's awesome. It actually works really well as a kind of a standalone mafia movie. If you're a mafia movie guy or person, highly recommend it. It's really good. It's fucked up.
Prequel.
It's prequel. It's dark. I didn't.
So this shows how. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it shows how he become. Well, it's not really how he becomes Tony Soprano, but it kind of is. It shows him when he's like a little kid, and then it skips a little bit, and it's mainly about his uncle and his dad, who's a lot of good actors and actresses are in it.
Cool.
And I'm a huge fan of the show. I didn't rewatch the series just because I was like, I can't go through it. I can't do it all again.
Right.
But there is like, if you haven't seen the series, I would watch the series just because it's amazing, and then watch the movie. Obviously, don't. I mean, you could probably do it without it, I guess. But there's a lot of references to stuff that I'm like, oh wait, this is clearly something, and then I went to look it up, and I was like, oh right, it's that setting where that thing happened. Like, gotcha. So all of that stuff is cool. And there's like, I looked up a character guide just to see, okay, this actor's playing this person, and this actor's playing this person, and stuff like that helped. But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Saints of Newark, The Phantom Menace, Episode 1, prequel to The Sopranos. This is where you find out midichlorians. Spoilers.
There's
He's
pod
got
racing.
Tony Soprano's got midichlorians.
Great pod racing scene.
He calls it
Yeah.
gabagool.
You racist to get some spaghetti. Matt says the casting is great. Yeah, it's fucking great. Tony Soprano's dad is played by John Bernthal, the Punisher, and Shane from The Walking Dead. His uncle is played by, I don't know the actor's name, but he's been in a ton of stuff. And like Vera Farmiga, she's in it. She's awesome. A bunch of people.
Cool.
All the people who play like Paulie Walnuts and all these guys, they do a great job of playing their
Paulie Walnuts,
their younger version. So it's great.
Cool.
Recommend it.
Highly recommend.
Hell yeah.
Highly recommend.
I'd rank it up there. I'd put it up there.
Wow.
You watch anything else?
We're rewatching Pen 15 because I love that show. Naomi's never really seen it, so I'm rewatching that. And I'm trying to think of other things. You keep going.
The last thing I watched is The Lost Daughter, which is a new Netflix movie starring Olivia Colman and what's her face from 50 Shades of Grey. What's her face? And also the guy from Ed Harris, who's fucking amazing.
Love Ed Harris.
And Dakota Johnson. And the handsome dude. Oh, my phone isn't on. You're right, Kate. Hold on, I'll turn it on in a second. The handsome dude from the Haunting shows, The Haunting of Hill House, the older brother who was he's a drug addict.
Oh, yeah.
That guy, he's in it.
Okay.
So it's basically about this. Olivia Colman plays a mom. She goes on like this Greek vacation, and I don't know. I don't want to get into spoilers because it's a pretty intense movie at times. The trailer makes it seem like it's one thing, and it kind of is that thing, and then it's also something else, and the movie changes like a bunch of times, and it's very good. It's really well done or very well written. But it's not 100% what I was expecting it to be. It's open now, Kate, if you want to call. So she goes on vacation and alone, and she meets this family, and the Dakota Johnson's character reminds her a bit of herself when she was a single or a young mother. Hello, welcome to ControlAltDeath.
Hello, hi.
Hi, Gabe. Hi, Ben. It's Kate. How are you two
Kiki.
doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Great. I too just watched this movie and still have very mixed feelings about it.
Okay.
But it sounds like you really enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it.
Okay.
So you didn't like it? You didn't like it?
I did not like it. See, when you just said the trailer was one thing and it kind of isn't in the movie, I thought I was going to be watching more of a suspenseful thriller. And this, to me, no big spoilers, it's more like a drama. It's just like you can kind of assume what's happening, and your assumptions are probably going to be close. And, I don't know. I felt like it was just more of a drawn out drama, and the more, because it's like fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, it's like big reviews. But if you go,
it's like a whole tomato,
like Reddit,
right, Kate?
I'm sorry.
It's like a whole tomato, right, Kate?
It's like that's what Rotten Tomatoes is going to change to. It's the whole tomato.
Whole tomato.
It's the whole tomato.
Not a slice of tomato. It's the whole tomato. But if you read, like, I read big threads on Reddit, and I went into the Twitter account for the movie, people aren't liking it. you know. And I've read a lot of the comments and stuff, and I have to agree with a lot of what folks are saying about you know, I didn't think it was too long or it dragged, but it was just like, I feel like it could have been condensed and it would have been fine. And I feel like I wanted to watch a thriller and not a drama. I don't know.
I hate when that happens. I hate when you go into a movie thinking it's gonna be this, and then it's something that you don't like. You're not in the mood for.
So I actually got an ad for the trailer, and I don't ever watch ads for anything because fuck ads. But it was like it drew me in immediately, and it does really seem like oh, this is going to be like a crazy thriller. It's called The Lost Daughter, so you can imagine what it's about. And the movie even opens with kind of the thing you're expecting it to be. And then I didn't watch it for a couple of days. I follow Damon Lindelof on Instagram, who's the creator of Lost and Watchmen and The Leftovers. And The Leftovers is one of my favorite shows of all time. And he put up a post about this movie, and he's basically like, this movie is everything I wanted The Leftovers to be. And it's like one of my favorite movies of all time, blah, blah. So going into it, I would like that. It didn't lower my expectations, but it changed it enough to know like The Leftovers isn't a thriller. It's really more of a drama about what happens when a group, you know, a huge chunk of people leave the planet and no one knows why. So going into it, I was like, okay, it's maybe going to be more like that instead of, you know, she's hunting down, you know, why her daughter's missing or whatever. So going into it with that expectation, like, okay, I think that's why I liked it more, because it really does feel like a long ass episode of The Leftovers. If you ever watched that show,
no, I know of it.
Yeah,
but I've never seen it.
never watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it was pretty to watch. You know, I thought the acting was fine, but there was, you know, I don't know. I feel like it could have been condensed and had just as fine story. I think there's too many awkward moments between like Olivia Colman and the Dakota Johnson's family, which isn't really a spoiler. I mean, those are just people in the cast. I don't know. Like I kind of felt like, oh, I called that, and that's what happened. And all right, and here we are. And actually, I had to read about the end in a few different ways, in a few different articles. And people are saying the end is one thing, which I didn't even think about. So it's kind of, so if you see this movie, read about what people think the ending is. Anyways, so I don't know. I don't feel like I need to watch it again. I don't know if I recommend it. Like,
I would recommend it if you like. It is on the longer side. They do a lot of flashbacks to Olivia Colman's character when she is younger and she is dealing with like motherhood, and it's you know, it's not intense, but it's like there's a lot of tough stuff that they deal with and everyone goes through. So it's not exactly like a fun watch. We're not selling this movie at all, so it probably doesn't sound like a very fun movie, but
I was telling my coworkers it's sad people doing sad things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that. If you're in it's not a sad movie per se, but it's an intense drama is what I'll leave it at. So, if you like those types of movies, you know, check it out. But if not, if you're not in the mood to be like sad and kind of bummed out, then maybe don't watch it.
Sure. Hey, real quick before I get off, this movie also kind of reminded me of M. Night Shyamalan's One About the Beach. Maybe it's because they're both set in a beach. Old? Is that what it's called?
The only connection is that it's at a beach. And I don't think there's any other connection to this movie being. I mean, I enjoyed this movie. I fucking hated Old. Like, really.
That's what I was. Ben, did you see Old? Yes, no.
Yeah, that was a crap
movie.
fest.
Fuck that movie.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, thanks, Kate.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, people are mentioning. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Matt and Maris reminded me that I watched Boba Fett.
Me too. Forgot to write that
down.
Boba Fett. What'd you think?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Where?
Aim
I
higher.
I loved it. I loved it.
Me too.
I absolutely loved it.
I loved it. I
You know what? What's your favorite thing about Boba Fett? What's your favorite thing about Boba Fett? The person,
like.
not the show. No spoilers.
Oh, well, I was gonna say I mean, not a spoiler. He says it in the trailer, I guess, but
What does he say?
he said that Jabba ruled with
No,
fear.
wait, what?
Okay.
Say it in Pig Latin so we don't
I don't know how to
spoil it for
I
anyone.
don't know how to do Pig
What?
Latin.
You don't know Pig Latin?
No.
All right.
He says Jabba ruled with fear. I'm gonna rule with respect, and I thought that was like hell yeah, Boba. Hell yeah, Boba Fett. I think he looks fucking great. I think he looks awesome. Dude's aged well. Teeth, very, very bright white. Too white for space. You notice that? His teeth?
You heard it here first. No,
I
did not.
It's like he has a bunch of tiny little flashlights in his mouth. It's like, oh God, I need to wear sunglasses to watch this show. So many flashlights.
I like how he's bald and crusty. He's very bald and crusty.
He is very bald and crusty. Fuck.
That's awesome.
Well, my microphone's being a dingus.
Heck says now we know we can chat in Pig Latin and Gabe won't understand.
It's true.
I can easily look up how to speak in Pig Latin.
Well, I'm sure.
Is this
the last and you put it in the front? Is that Pig Latin? Oh,
and then you add AY. I think that's how you do it. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
YKOA. Damn, I didn't do that right. I also watched Dexter.
What? Yes, nice. Here we are in the Dexter room, in the kill room.
Are you comfortable in the room? Are you comfortable in your?
I'm as comfortable as I can be. You don't know how. Like the you know when you sleep funny, and you get like an impression on your skin, like of the blanket or something like that. You wouldn't believe what this bubble wrap does to my body.
Show me. I know you can't tell at home, but I got a new green screen, and look at how much space I have behind me. I can put my arm out, guys.
Look. Wow.
Oh, there you can see. Shit. And now there's no more bullshit at the top.
The illusion.
I know.
You're ruining the illusion.
So this week of Dexter, not only, Ben, we are going to go into spoilers for this week of this episode of Dexter. If you haven't watched it, just mute it. And when we're out of the kill room, you know it's over. No one in the chat type specifics. If you want to talk specifics, call in. Okay?
Yes, our phone number, 402-785-8837.
You don't have to leave me. Just mute. Just mute.
I just want to say, just off, like right at the top, I love this episode so much. I did think it was the best episode of this season.
Okay, so in this, not only is this week's episode of Dexter the best of the season, this episode, I would say top 10 of the series.
Whoa.
Top 10 of the whole series. This was a fucking killer.
Oh.
Episode.
I don't use guns in this show.
Oh, Ben. You just told me that you don't watch it. You dingus.
I do. I watch it all the time.
He uses a
Cuban sandwich.
A rifle. Cuban sandwich to kill people. He slaps it on their face and suffocates them. So what happened in this? I'm gonna go real quick. Dexter and Harrison have the talk, where he's basically like, I have a dark passenger. This episode is going to infuriate Robert because how many times they say the word dark passenger. It's every other sentence. They're tripling down on the dark passenger, and I love it. Dexter, they have the talk with Harrison. Harrison is all about it. He tells him everything. He tells him everything except the fact that he actually kills the people. He says he just scares them until later. What made this part so cool is we open with classic Miami Dexter stalking a fucking clown.
What?
Yes. So he's stalking a serial killer clown who kills kids, and he's using this as he's telling the story to Harrison. And we get Dexter in his little shirt. We get Dexter we get the classic 100% original music. We get the Dexter wears a clown nose to fuck with the clown. It's perfect, Ben. This is like, oh my god, boner inducing. Found fan service, but done so well. Yeah. That's later, Effie. So he does this, and then at the end, when he gets to the part where he's gonna kill Wiggles, I think was his name. I think Wiggles was the clown's name. He like in the flashback, Deb is there, and she's like, "Don't tell him that you kill him, because once you tell him, you'll never go back." He's like, "Fine, I won't." And then he kills him, and then he says that he just scared him and he never killed again. And Harrison's like, "Okay, whatever." So now they're doing their whole thing, and they're tracking Kurt, who's on the run. Not on the run, but they don't know where he is. He shows up at the girlfriend's house. And Dexter and Harrison find his like secret lair. They go in, and there's these like boxes that look almost like coffins, but like double the size. They have a window and lights, and there's just like dozens and dozens and dozens of women that Kurt has been killing over the years. And he like he does all the morgue stuff, and he gets all their fluids out, and he like puts makeup and makes them all look like perfect and clean, and he just displays them in his creepy little basement. And it's really scary, and when I saw that, I'm like, okay, now Kurt is like also like Trinity level of fucking psychopath in this series. So while that's happening, Kurt is burning down Dexter's house. That's
Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown, yeah. Clancy Brown burns down Dexter's house because he knows they know, so now they're feuding and they're fighting. Then at a certain point, I don't remember exactly when, but Harrison is not stupid, and he's basically like, so you kill them, right? Like, you don't just go there and scare them and they stop killing. It doesn't make sense. You kill them, right? And Deborah like jumps on Dexter, and she's like, please just don't tell him. Please don't tell him. Please don't tell him. And he's like, yeah, man, I kill him. And all through the season, or all through the episode, Harrison's like talks about how much he wants to kill Trinity, and that's why he uses that knife. He wants to kill Trinity with his own knife. And later, Dexter's like, I killed him too. Interesting note, he says that I killed him because of what he did to your mother, but he didn't. He killed him before he knew that. Little lie on Dexter's part. Little bit of a lie. But it's okay. Harrison doesn't need to know that. So they go to...
But when he does find out, I mean, there's going to be an issue.
No, he won't find out. Dexter's not going to tell him that the reason that he's responsible for Rita's death because he was just fucking around with Trinity instead of killing him like, you want to do. Because he wanted to learn from Trinity. He wanted to learn how he's able to be like, have a normal family and still do the murdering on the side. Anyways, that's whatever. So, they go to Kurt's house. Kurt is just going to leave. He opens the safe and grabs all his stuff. Dexter knocks him out, and then he wakes up on the table in the basement with all the dead girls. And Dexter's like, "Are you sure you want to be here for this? Like this, there's no going back now. If you need to go outside, go outside." And Harrison's like, "No, I'm good." So he uses the smelling salts and wakes him up. And Clancy Brown's like, "Oh, what the fuck's going on, Kurt?" And then they have like this awesome conversation of like, why you've like don't blame your dad for. Dexter tells him like, don't blame your dad for what you're doing. Like, you're doing this because you want to do it, and there's excuses, and everything he's saying also applies to Dexter. And like they show Harrison like looking at Dexter, like everything you're saying applies to you. Like you make excuses for why you kill people, like, oh, it's good and it's your dark passenger and you're saving people, but also like you just want to kill people. So that was a really interesting conversation. And then he gets the knife and he does the Dexter thing, and again he looks at Harrison's like, are you sure? And he's like, it's fine, and he stabs him, and Kurt's dead. The villain is dead now. And Harrison's like, holy shit, what the fuck? And after that, Dexter is, he's done this a million times, hundreds, I think is what he said. And he starts to chop up the body. And the most interesting part of this episode is Dexter's always like romanticized, I would say. Like they make him look really fucking cool in what he's doing. And in this episode, they show him like literally cutting body parts off. And it really makes him seem like, oh, you're also really fucked up. Like you're like, yeah, you're doing it for these quote unquote good reasons, but like you're still a fucking psychopath. Like you're still chopping up people. And while he's doing that, blood is like slowly dripping to Harrison, like where he's standing, and he gets all these flashbacks of his mom dying in Trinity and all that shit. And that's when he goes outside. But like they really like didn't romanticize Dexter in this episode. This was like, no, he's like, we think he's like the superhero, but he's still like a fucking psycho, like, whatever. I don't know if that's going to come back at all, but I like that they did it. And then in the background, while this is all happening, the sheriff lady is Dexter's girlfriend, fully now is aware that she thinks he's the Bay Harbor butcher. She knows he's a serial killer. She knows about his past and everything. And, the last part of the episode is they come over for like Christmas. Or no, the house burns down and their daughter's like, oh, they have to come stay with us. So they do. And then when she's walking in, there's like a letter tucked into her mailbox. She opens it and it just says that Jim killed Matt. Jim is Dexter's fake name, and Matt is the son of Clancy Brown, that's what started this whole thing off. And then there's a screw, and the screw was from Matt's leg. It was like a pin to keep his fucking leg together or something when he had surgery. Oh. And when Dexter burned the body, he didn't know that there were screws in his leg. So Clancy Brown gave one to Dexter to show like, hey, you fucked up. This is how I know you did it. And now there's another one to the sheriff lady. So I think that's what's going to be coming into the last next week's the last episode. I think the house, now this is all just what I'm guessing, I don't know anything after this, but I think the house burned down. She's gonna investigate, she's gonna see the screw and be like, holy shit, this is like a piece of evidence, like, and then she's gonna confront Dexter, and what happens after that, I don't know. The trailer made it seem like Dexter gets arrested, like he's taking like his photos getting taken at the police station. If I think that's a red herring. I don't think they're gonna get him arrested. I don't think they're gonna kill him. I think if anything, Harrison kills the sheriff and breaks the code, and then they go on the run. I can't imagine they're gonna arrest him after this. So, and especially with the reaction of everyone, like everyone's really like, there's plot holes left and right here, but everyone's liking the season, so I really don't think anything really bad's gonna happen to either of them. So yeah, it was a great episode. It was a thrilling episode, Ben. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I was like, yeah. What'd you think? What'd you think, Ben? Oh, hold on. After this call, we'll talk about what you think.
Absolutely loved it.
Hello, welcome to Dexter discussion time.
Hey, what's up? It's Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
How's it going?
Hey, what's up? I just wanted to put in my 2 cents about Dexter, because I agree pretty much with everything Gabe you were saying about it. But I think Harrison's going to kill Dexter.
You think so?
Because, yeah, the way he was looking at him when he was watching him cut that dude up, and he keeps asking him about the code, like, and he's putting it together in his own head, like, you fit the code,
Right. Yeah.
And I think Harrison, he knows Dexter fits the code.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think he's going to take him out.
They emphasize the code. He explains the code and all that, and man, I don't know. I don't know.
I'd be disappointed. I don't want to think so either, but it looks like it might be going that way. I don't know.
I think it may. Yeah, I don't know. It could happen. If they do that though, if Harrison kills Dexter and then just leaves, that will be awful. Like it'd be. I guess it'd be kind of cool because like the story is, it. I guess it ends, but I don't know, man. You can't.
Yeah, I don't want it to happen either.
You can't kill him.
Yeah, I want them to like go off together and understand each other and be a good father and son, because that's what's so rewarding about that episode is Dexter's getting to tell Harrison everything, and Harrison like eagerly drinking it all in,
And and like Dexter seemed like maybe not giddy, but he was like enjoying the shit out of hanging out with Harrison doing all this. Like he's been doing this alone forever, and every time he brings someone in, they die because they either like betray him or they can't handle it or something happens. And I think them just doing this on the road would be the fucking coolest show ever. Like Dexter, or like Harrison learning the ropes and Dexter training him, and if they just like, I think there's only really three options. They run away, he gets caught and arrested, or he gets killed. And I don't think they're gonna do that. Because then there's no more show, right? He's not gonna break out and be on the run. Like that's not gonna be the show.
Then there's a spinoff.
This kid
is called Harrison.
No, he can't do it. He can't lead a show. There's no fucking way. If
I
they
mean,
recast
you're assuming there's gonna be a show. Like maybe this is it, right?
It's possible. They haven't announced anything, but I think like the fan reaction and everyone is like all in on Dexter again. Like I'm seeing Dexter pop up in places where I haven't seen Dexter pop up since the show was on. Like people referencing Dexter and like tweets and TikToks and shit, like not even related to the show, but just like, oh, if somebody's creepy, he's like this Dexter motherfucker. Like, oh fuck, I'm seeing a lot of that pop up. So I don't know. There may not ever be another show, and they may kill him and then it's over, or they may arrest him and then it's over. But also, they can't arrest him for the Bay Harbor stuff because that's so old. Like she can't tie him. All she has is pictures of the little needle mark. Like he can confess, I guess, and say, yeah, I'm him, but she can't arrest him for that. She can arrest him for Matt's murder, but not.
Well, she probably thinks that he's the one who's been killing all these missing girls.
Yeah, or Harrison could just be like, hey, look what we found at his home, that he owns all these dead girls. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see Sunday. It's the last episode, but my gut feeling is that Dexter will confront, or the sheriff lady will confront Dexter about, hey, I know everything about you. He'll get like maybe arrested or put in something, and then Harrison will like fix it all, and then he'll be free, and they'll just leave. And either he kills the sheriff or something, which would be against the code, as we know. And then Dexter she's not going to kill him because it's his son, but he'll take him on the run and be like, oh, hey, we can't stay anywhere for a long time while I'm teaching you how to, because he's known about this for like an hour. He's not going to, his dad is in trouble. He's going to try and save him, right? So I think that's how it ends, but we'll see. We'll see Sunday.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Matt, for calling.
All right.
Have a good
enjoy
one.
the rest of the show later on. Bye, everybody.
So yeah, that's Dexter. What do you think, Ben?
Loved it. Absolutely. Number one episode. Definitely of the season. Number one episode. You didn't kill me. Yeah, it's time. It's good. You're good now.
Hello, welcome back, everybody.
Hi, Mia.
All right.
Ow.
Oh man, I didn't mention one thing. Fuck. It's okay. I'll forget it. Hey, flippin' sleepy guy.
Hello. And Jawbreaker's here. Hello, Jawbreaker. Oh, dip.
Effie. Wow. No, it's okay. I mean, yeah, no, I won't say it. I won't say it. Okay, let's get through this news real quick. Couple really cool articles and one big one that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is starring in The Devil in the White City, which is about America's first serial killer. I think H.H. Holmes. This is the guy who built that house. The house.
Yeah.
He built the house like a murder house, and it's all fucking creepy. It's not known if Keanu is playing H.H. Holmes or someone else, but I kind of hope it's someone else, just because he's so lovable.
Right. You don't want to see him in a bad light, huh? You don't want to see him killing people?
Oh, I would love to. I feel like it'd be like, oh, you're so cute, Neo, you know, with blood all over his face and shit.
Oh.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big movie, hopefully, or a show. I don't know. Is it a show or a movie? Oh, it's a series. Yeah, it's a series.
Wait, what is it called?
The Devil in the White City.
I think it's based off a book. Yeah.
Yeah.
I started reading that. Me and Naomi started reading that.
Let's see. I can skip this one. Whatever. Who gives a shit? You know.
Yeah, it was Blockhead's. I think Blockhead had a book club.
Mm-hmm. I didn't read it.
Yeah,
but
I read a little bit of it.
This is really cool and makes me really sad because I'm not going to be able to get it. But there's a new Scream cereal, Strawberries and Scream, crispy marshmallow cereal clusters, UK only. Only get it in the UK. Only ships to the UK. So if any of you guys are in the UK and know how to get this, give me a couple boxes.
We know someone in the UK right now.
I think you have to live there.
His name is Robert.
I don't think it's on the shelves now. I think it's just it'll ship in there.
Gotcha.
So, but it's just cool. I like gimmicky food like this.
What is that background? Is that a carpet or like?
That's the cereal.
Brains. Ugh.
It's that. It looks delicious.
Ugh.
It looks like that stuff you squeeze and it goes like, you know?
Yeah, like squand. Looks like
squand. Sure.
Isn't that what that's called?
I guess. I don't know.
Can you look up squand real quick?
Sure.
Squand.
How the fuck do you spell squand? Oh, no, yeah.
Kinetic sand, yeah. Squand.
Yeah. It does look like squand. Oh my god. Looks like
squand.
Poop. Looks like wet poop. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a penis.
Hey, Turkey Day.
That's cool. Hey, Turkey Day. No one gives a shit about this, but whatever. Morbius has been pushed to April 1st because it's a big fucking joke.
Morbius is a Marvel movie. Oh, thanks, Momo.
Thanks, Momo.
It's a Marvel movie.
It's a Sony Marvel movie that ties into Spider-Man. Whether it's it's hard to talk about this if you haven't seen
spoilers.
If you haven't seen the new movie,
right.
but is this the MCU Spider-Man or not? Who fucking knows? What's so funny about this is when they released in the trailer, which you could still go watch, they show us a picture. He's like walking around, and in the alleyway, there's a poster, and it has Spider-Man on it, and it says "murderer" for whatever reason. And that picture is the Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire suit, but it's from the fucking Spider-Man game. It's a promo image from the Spider-Man game. So that's my brain can't even wrap my head around that. Like, did they just Google Spider-Man and some idiot was like, "Oh, here it is," because it's a clear picture and they just threw it in there?
Wow.
This is why Sony needs to get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Don't do this shit.
Get out of here, would you? Please do us all a favor.
Get out of here, you bitches.
Get out
Anyways,
of here.
I'll watch it just because I have to. I have to.
Yeah. You're gonna watch Morbius?
I'm not gonna watch it in theaters, that's for sure. But I will watch it when it gets available on
Morpheus.
On the good places. Speaking of Scream, we have a couple retro posters that they made, which I love. There's this one.
Looks like for a video game. That looks like a video game poster.
I love it. I love the big white at the bottom and the shadow, and then there's this one, which so good. Cool. Look at this font though. I love it.
I was just listening to a podcast. I suggest it for everyone. It's a great podcast. It's called with Gorley and Rust. I got into it when they first were talking. They were going through the Friday the 13th movies. Now they're doing just like a hodgepodge of different horror movies they're talking about. And the latest episode about Scream is very interesting. Paul Rust, Matt Gorley, very funny gentleman. Paul Rust is from the Netflix show Love. He's really good in that. And anyway, they were talking about the font in Scream, the original Scream, and how it just reads 90s. Like it's a very 90s font. And I thought that was very interesting. When you see it, it's like, oh yeah, that movie was made in the 90s for sure. And they were talking about just how Scream was very much about marketing, like a very market driven horror movie, if that makes any sense.
Right.
And they had like, it kind of set the standard after that movie for other movies to follow, like I Know What You Did Last Summer and things like that were very like almost self-aware horror movies.
Yeah.
And especially during that era of horror movies, it was a lot of the same, like make this more like Scream.
Yeah.
And
well, then they led to like scary movies, right? It was like Scream and all of those first, and then it was like, okay, these are not only self-aware, but they're spoofs, which Scream and or not Scream, all the scary movies, and then there was like a million of those.
Did you know that Scream originally was going to be called Scary Movie? That was the working title.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
And you can see it in the movie Scream. They do say Scary Movie a bunch of times, like almost like the title of the movie. Yeah, so
I'm glad they changed it. That's cool, but
kinda, yeah.
Scream is
I think,
like,
but you're looking at it. Yeah, you're looking at it with,
you
know, the knowledge of Scary Movie being a spoof movie. So.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Yeah.
And here, this is the last piece of news, and I don't know how I feel about this. The Friday the 13th lawsuit is reportedly over. And I've read this article and a bunch of articles, and from what I can understand, it's a complicated matter, but I'm going to explain it to everybody because this is very important to me.
I got to fix something. Hold on. Okay,
so the original screenplay writer, Victor Miller, the rights of the first movie to young child Jason has reverted to him in the US only. Okay. So he owns the origin story of Jason. He owns Mrs. Voorhees, all that shit, I think. Sean Cunningham owns adult hockey mask Jason that we all know and love. Okay.
Right.
So you would think that, he can just go make a movie. No. Sean Cunningham needs permission, or anyone needs permission from Victor Miller to do a new Jason movie, even though he doesn't own the hockey mask thing. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand that at all. But hey, that's what it is. So it's over, but that doesn't mean we're getting a new Jason in a year. And the fact that these people have been, I don't know how dirty this has been. Like, are they like, is this like really shitty, or is this just like a business thing? Like, hey, we have to do this. I don't know. if it's really dirty and like they've been like throwing shit at each other, I like the fact that Victor Miller has to sign off on anything. They hate each other. Great. So it's that is very scary because it means that if Victor Miller wants to be a dick, or not a dick, but if he wants to say, hey, fuck you guys, you've been trying to sue me, then you can't use him.
Right.
And that means no more Jason movies. But then there's money. Is money like if they pay him a buttload of money, you know, and maybe he'll be like, ah, sure, whatever. So I don't know. At least it's over, and I think that's the gist of it. I could be wrong about certain things, but I don't know. I hope they do work together, and because I want more, but I also want I want Pamela Voorhees to be a thing. I want Jason who drowned in the lake to be a thing. Like, I don't want it to just be, okay, here's Jason in a mask. He's killing people. I'll take it, of course. But like, you know, I want the story that led up to it, you know, and I want it to be part 13. I don't want it to be a new thing, you know? So
like
I don't know.
Starting over.
I'm sure they will start over. It makes the most sense, especially with, you know, or they'll do a sequel to. I hope they don't do the like, okay, this is a sequel to part 1, and 2 through fucking 12 or whatever is like, okay, gone. I don't want them to do the Texas Chainsaw Michael Myers thing. Like, Jason is unique in that he's like a weird spirit. Like, I don't want that. I want like just lean into it and make it. The next movie would be the 13th movie. Just do Friday 13th part 13. It's fucking writes itself. Have him come back, do whatever, and like, you know, have it just be cool. I don't know if that will ever happen. Hey, Truce. I'm scared, but you know, crazier things. There was a time when Spider-Man wasn't going to be MCU anymore, and all hope was lost. And now we got the best Spider-Man movie ever made. So, you know, you never know. You never know. I think if the Sean Cunningham and the studio's like, hey, Victor Miller, here's our script and here's a truck full of cash, I think even someone who hates the Sean Cunningham would be like, okay, fine, I'll take the cash.
Yeah, so I'll do it.
We'll see.
Yeah, but I don't know.
The biggest problem I have is the fact that they used fake Jason for this picture. What the fuck is wrong with you, Screen Rant?
Guys, come on. Who is this? What website is this?
Fucking attitude problem. You know that.
This is screenrant.com.
All right, go scroll down to the bottom.
Oh,
you
the
have
author?
A contact us.
Oh,
yeah.
Email Larry Zerner.
Let's write him a tweet.
Oh, let's
tweet him.
Those are some emails there. Okay. Oh, no. That's the source. Who's the author? There we go. Bart Moore. Okay. How do we contact this guy?
Well, look up his name. Yeah. Bart, more like fart.
Yeah.
Hi, Bart. All right, tell him how you feel.
I gotta sign in.
Him a little tweet.
I'm not signed into Twitter.
Sign in as me. Do you have mine?
I'll, log in. No, but I think I can probably guess it.
Oh boy.
Hold on. Give me a sec, guys. We're gonna do this live.
Okay. Doing it live, guys. We're doing it live. We're gonna maybe we should say what we should say here. We would think of what we should tweet him. It's like, loved your article about the Friday the 13th lawsuit. How about we change the image, huh? Let's not use fake Jason.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I got it. Hell yeah, I got it. Okay, let me Google Bart Wachowski. Okay, we got him. Now we're gonna go to Twitter. Oh,
getting a phone call.
Hello, ControlAltDeath.
Hey,
Hello.
I kind of zoned out in the last 37 minutes or so. Could you recap what's going on?
Well, right now, Zoltan, what we're doing is there is an article on ScreenRant.com about the lawsuit ending with Victor Miller. Is that who that guy is? And
Victor
Sean
Miller.
S.
Oh,
Cunningham.
the Friday
Friday the
on
13th
Jason
guys.
Street.
Yes. So what we're doing is that the person who wrote the article used an image from the fake Jason movie, and so right now we're tweeting at this person saying, "Great article, loved it." What?
Thanks, Andrew.
Andrew, thank you.
Thanks, Andrew.
We're tweeting at him saying that we like the article, but maybe he should change the photo.
Good plan.
Thanks.
All right, thanks. I'm less confused now.
Okay.
Thanks,
Sultan.
Bye. Okay, let's do this. I'm ready. So we got.
Okay.
Hey Bart.
Hey Bart.
Loved the article.
Oh,
loved the article you wrote about the. Oh God, the Friday.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do. Okay, yeah, you're right. Keep it short. The F-13.
Yeah.
Lawsuit. Lawsuit. That's much better. Lawsuit.
Yeah.
My issue, Bart, is the use of the
fake
quote
Jason.
fake Jason.
Fake
Jason in the article. That my issue, Bart, is the use of the fake Jason picture.
Yeah.
Used in the article.
Mm-hmm.
This is part 5, right?
Yes.
That Jason is not the real Jason. He is a sad dad pretending to be Jason. Please.
Oh, and wait, Zoltan said love the barticle, if you will. So I think we should end with something like please next time you write an article, please call it a barticle.
Also, please name your future articles.
Is your name? That's of your name.
Yeah. We're 6 characters over. All right, I'm gonna delete this.
Shit.
This is easy. My issue. Oh, now I'm 13 characters over. Fuck. Hey Bart, loved the article you wrote about the Friday lawsuit. My issue is the
Hex
use
says
of.
I could feel this guy's eyes rolling.
Oh no! Wait, no, I have more. No, what am I doing? I have 60. Oh fuck me! Go and bring it all back. Bring it all back.
Yeah, Zombie says those are the letters you have left.
Okay.
Because your name.
His name. So now I have to delete stuff.
His name. That's good.
Hey Bart, loved the article. Loved your article. Loved your article. Loved your article about the. There we go. Hey Bart, loved your article about the F-13 lawsuit. My issue, Bart, is the use of the fake Jason picture. Is the use of the fake Jason picture used in the article? I used a lot, but it's fine. That Jason is not the real Jason. He is a sad dad pretending to be Jason. Also, please name your future articles Barticles, cause name. Oh, wait, is this good?
Yes, this is perfect.
All right. Done. I followed him too from the
perfect
company account. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll see if we get any we're his first we're his 8th follower. So
whoa.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Let's do it.
I also will
on
refresh
the ground floor of this articles.
Well, I'll keep this open. We can refresh it to make sure it changes.
Yeah, maybe we change it. Mara says the award for best tweet of 2022 goes to
Articles. So yeah. Fucking Lake Mungo, huh? What a movie.
Yeah. Matt says someday Ken Burns will read your correspondence on PBS. Lake Mungo.
Wait, hold on a second. Should I do a reply to my reply with the Twitch? See if he joins us?
Ooh, that's good. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Zombie says new segment. Ben tweets.
Okay. So this is a follow-up. We're discussing this on our show right now. And then I'll put in the old link
Perfect.
there.
Maybe we can have him as a guest. And he can have his own segment. Barticles.
Articles with Bart. I was going to say come defend yourself, but that's too aggressive. We're discussing this on our show right now.
Maybe, maybe he didn't even pick the image.
Oh, I think that's
Like, not
100%
this-
the case. But, he needs to like, he can fix it. He's our man in. He's our man in the chair, he can fix it.
Mm-hmm. That's a Spider-Man reference.
It is.
Hmm.
Okay. Lake Mungo.
Lake Mungo.
Top level. What'd you think, Ben?
I like this movie. It was scary. There were some scary things in this movie.
It was.
I got scared. Did you get scared?
You got to jump. I got scared. It was very creepy, very ominous. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't think. Okay, here we go. I found this movie because it is I know someone also, I think, maybe brought it up a long time ago, but I don't write things down that people say. I looked up because I won our 1v1 battle because I'm a better gamer than you. And
a Halo gamer. Let's just say Halo gamer.
And I looked up lesser known found footage movies because found footage movies are my favorite. And this movie is always on those lists. It always pops up. Every time I look at stuff, I'm like, oh, like Mungo. So I was like, okay, let's watch it. And they described it as like one of the scariest, creepiest movies you've never seen, blah, blah, blah. And I wouldn't go that far.
No.
It's not like, holy shit, this is like top 10. This is like Blair Witch, I wouldn't go that far. But it is very good. And I like that it is a found footage, but it's a found footage. Did I hear a sound?
Well,
did you reply? Did you reply? Was that? Hold on. No. No. Okay. That showed. Oh, but you can still see it. Okay.
What did it show?
Our password. No, I'm kidding.
Shit.
I'm kidding. It showed it as if it was a like unsolved mysteries show. That's how they framed the whole thing.
Cool.
The problem with that is like once they go all in on that, I was like, okay, they're probably not going to show anything crazy because we're watching this show. It's not like actual found footage where we don't know anything can happen. Like we're live with them. This is pre-recorded stuff. So like the family's not going to get murdered because they're in the show. You know what I mean? So I kind of was like, okay, nothing crazy is probably going to happen. There is some creepy stuff, and there's an amazing jump scare in the middle or toward the end, but it's more of just like an ominous creep factor as opposed to like jump scares every couple minutes, which is nice. It's a nice change of pace. So I enjoyed it.
I liked it a lot.
I'm glad, Ben.
The end.
Did I pick a good movie? Did I do good?
You did.
Okay.
Oh, do we have next week's movie ready? I forgot.
We sure do, Ben.
Okay, good. I'm excited about that one too. But
you know what it is now? You remember
like
what
Mungo.
it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is it the one that I told you about?
No, it's a different one. Well, you'll see. We talked about it. Look at the date for next week, Ben.
Yeah. Okay.
You see my eye?
Okay. Yeah, I see it. It's Jason.
What? Written directed by Joel Anderson, who went on to write and direct. There he is.
Oh,
Look at that beautiful son of a bitch. God, I love him. He did a couple other like little things, but nothing really. This was his like last big thing.
oh.
So,
And when was this movie? Do you know when did this come out?
2008. 2008.
2008.
So we open on a bunch of cool like double exposure photography, creepy stuff. I like it. I like it a lot.
Ooh.
And then we get into interviews with the family of this girl who disappeared, whose name is
Alice.
Alice is is the daughter of this family, and she has disappeared. There's a mom, a dad, a brother, and Alice, and she disappeared.
During they were swimming. Family goes out on vacation, right? Or
no, I think they just have a lake near them. Or not a lake, but they have like
a lake.
This is not the Lake Mungo, I don't think.
No, a body of water.
A body of
near there. Did I say it right?
You did.
Water.
Plex is
a
not
body of water.
I'm gonna have to pull this up on Shudder because Plex is not
water.
Hold on one sec. Yeah, water. So we meet we meet the family of this girl, and they explain, basically the circumstances around her disappearance. We get lots of photos of the family and all that stuff, and it's sad because they all loved her a lot, and she seemed like a great kid.
Yeah,
I think she's like 15, 16.
Out swimming. Right, they're out swimming. Brother comes back onto the shore, doesn't know where his sister is. What happened?
The sister.
Twin sister.
And then they start going into all the creepy stuff that's been going on. The brother has like bruises all over his body.
Right. Doors are slamming in the house.
Doors are slamming.
Things.
I think the dad goes into
I'll be right back.
the daughter's bedroom because she hears something. He hears something, and then like he sees like a vision of her or the mom, or I don't remember exactly, but it's something like that. There's a lot of creepy shit.
Yes, lots of it.
And then various people are like hanging around the spot where she disappeared, and they like taking pictures, and then in the background of the pictures are what seems to be Alice just kind of hanging out in her normal clothes. Very creepy. The brother is a photographer. So he sets up pictures in the house, and so here's like one of the angles that he sets up, and you see the sister or a shadowy figure like pass by. Pass by. Actually, I think we can show it, right? Oh, do we see it? Oh yeah. So here's the footage of the actual.
You got him.
Fucking got him. So there's a lot of pictures, a lot of footage. They bring in this. Is he like a psychic? Would you call him a psychic?
Yeah, or like a medium or something like that.
He looks more like a large to me. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. And the mom starts to go to see this old guy, and he interviews them and all that stuff. They do a seance. Seance, and it's hard to see, but you can see the sisters right here. So she's always lingering in the background.
Yeah. I was trying to get out of the way.
She's always in the background. It turns out that the brother is just a fucking asshole and is just doing this. And he's staging all these photos, and he talks about how he like uses mirrors to he puts on like home movies and pauses it and then puts a mirror up so it looks like she's moving, and it's like, why, dude? Why are you doing that?
Yeah, do
You're
they ever get
fucking,
into why he's doing this?
because he misses her a lot. He also like puts on her like he put on her sweater and then went hiking, and like he was in one of the videos. Like, it's just weird. I honestly
Yeah.
thought they were going to go into some weird like sexual thing between them, or he was obsessed with her. Like, I thought they were going that route, and they don't at all. And he's just, this is how he's dealing with it, is by keeping her alive or something.
Weirdo.
I don't know. Very weird.
Yeah.
Pause the show. I'm fixing the movie. Okay, I'll wait. Let's hold on. Let's before we do, let's check Twitter. Check our notifications here. Nothing. Man, this guy. Think he's watching?
Maybe where is he from? Where is he from?
That's a good question. Let's look at.
Because I mean, it could be his bedtime.
Yeah, but this is important, you know.
Sure.
Oh, Bart, right. He is in Detroit, Michigan. He should be here right now.
Okay.
Bart, are you
Bart,
watching?
where are you?
Bart, you in here? Bart?
Bart.
So,
I think
where do we
his
go
full
from
name
here?
is Bartholomew.
Bartholomew Wansky. Bart Wansky. Let me just do a quick refresh here. Hasn't changed. Okay. And then yeah, there's a whole side plot with the psychic guy and the son going out on the road. I thought that was kind of weird, but whatever. Nothing really comes out from that.
Yeah.
The whole thing with the brother doing the fake photos, honestly, to me, and since it goes nowhere, it feels like they needed an extra chunk of time to fill the movie. They're like, here's the beginning, which is creepy and cool. Here's the ending, which is like really cool. We need a little bit of juice in the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be like an hour and it's too short. So let's get some creep factor.
The wrong kind of juice, right?
It
wrong
is.
Kind of juice, though, because it kind of deflates the scary.
Yeah, because you're immediately like,
right.
you're immediately like, oh, this is awesome and scary, and then it's like, oh, everything we've seen so far is bullshit. Right. So why, what was the point of that? Like, I don't know. That seemed weird. If they had saved that to the very end and like the creepy shit happens and he's like, oh, no, that was, and he's scared and he's like, oh no, that wasn't me. This other shit was me, but that's real. Like, then it could be like, oh, is it real? Is it not real? Like, then you could have some ambiguity or whatever. But I feel like just right in the middle, and it wasn't even like a big shocker. It was like, oh yeah, I was actually filming it and here's how I did it. And then it's like 10 minutes of him explaining it. It's like, what?
Right.
I was like, wait a second. So everything, every picture, every video is fake. I'll show the jump scare for sure.
Gene says ghost juice, ecto cooler. I wish. No, this is the wrong kind of juice.
Yeah, in one of the videos, and here's another problem I have. In the videos, nothing happens, and yet really important stuff happens. And it's like, so the videos are stupid and made up, or actually important? Because in the videos, we'll get to it later.
Right.
But the real version of her is in every video or every picture.
Right.
And she looks like the fake version, which is from the brother. Stupid. And then in one of the videos, someone breaks into her room, I guess, and you only see like a little piece of him, and it's their neighbor. And then there's this thing called the Tui video. He's the neighbor. This whole subplot, don't understand it. Don't like it.
Unnecessary.
So unnecessary and very weird. So this is Alice, correct? This is Alice. Or no, this is Alice. This is Alice. And I'm also confused. Is this the neighbor? Or is this the neighbor? Because this guy, this dude, right? Yeah, so this is the neighbor. Yeah. This is the neighbor's wife. I don't know who this guy is. And then these are
that's Alice's dad?
Is it?
I don't know.
It doesn't really, maybe it is. Anyways, yeah, this is a couple. This is their kid. She's babysitting for these two kids. Now, she is underage. She's like 15 or 16. And she starts to have a sexual relationship with both of them.
Right.
They film a video, and the neighbor tries to break in to steal it because obviously he doesn't want that getting out.
Right.
Another subplot that's like, what's the point?
Because
Like, why?
he knew that, like, cops would be coming into her bedroom looking at things because she's died, and they would come across this video, and then him and his wife would be in trouble because
Yeah.
she's an underage girl. But the neighbors eventually move, right? And they don't know where they are.
They move and then they disappear. So like they
Right.
move, so they're gone. Like they move like a month or two after she disappears, which would be a little suspicious, but whatever.
Right.
Especially since it's like, oh,
Unnecessary.
she's been babysitting for them. Like, yeah. And again, this is another thing that they don't ever explore really why she's doing this, why she's involved. Like they say, okay, she did it. And then she's like, oh, I don't like it or whatever. I think that was the explanation why she started to become more distant. Yeah, that's true, I guess. What would be really cool is if the distance thing started when she saw this thing in the video that we're going to get to in a second. That should be the thing that she's like, oh, and maybe she's like studying about that and the occult and all that shit. And then she's like, I know I'm going to die, so I'm like distancing myself from you. That's what I would do instead of a weird pedo neighbor and a weird brother who's like, what if she's like not experiment, but trying to find out what that thing she saw is, and she's researching this shit, and the brother's filming her, like doing weird stuff. Like, I don't know. I think they could have gone a different way, but they didn't. Also, the brother's filming her a lot, and that's another reason why I thought he was creepy, because he's like, she's just like sitting at her desk, and he's just filming her from like the hallway. It's weird.
Very strange.
How do they go?
Sorry,
how do they get to Lake Mungo?
I'm having chair issues.
It's okay. They find out that Alice went and talked to the psychic like 6 months earlier, and the psychic dude never said anything, which is, I think, super scumbag move. And they're like, well, we can't trust you ever again, and they like break up with him, and he goes his separate ways. I think maybe that's the thing. Did he do something? But he didn't.
No. But it is kind of the crux to the whole thing later on.
Yeah.
Of her going to the psychic.
Yeah.
So.
The friend finally showed this video. Lake Mungo. There's like a school trip to this Lake Mungo, which is like a lake that's dried up or something, right? And the friend who they've been interviewing throughout the movie, she releases this video to them or the police or something, and it shows all the girls like partying and like doing all this crazy stuff. It's cell phone footage from like 2005, so it looks fucking terrible. In the video, they somehow make out in like these 4 pixels that Alice is like digging under a weird tree and like burying something. So they're like, okay, well, what's that? So they all go to Lake Mungo. They travel there and they try to find the spot.
The mom explains that when she went on this trip with her friends, she came back.
Hey, Rainbow.
Yes, I'm a Rainbow.
Thanks for the raid.
Welcome to our show. Welcome to ControlAltDeath. I'm BenMonster. That's Gabe. Hello. And we're talking horror movies because that's what we do here. Thanks for the follow. We're talking Lake Mungo.
Lake Mungo.
We're about to
Mungo.
Talk about a really scary part.
Yeah, we're going to show this. Sarah's here too. Hey, Sarah, welcome.
Hey, how's it going? Where the mom says, the daughter came back from this party at Lake Mungo. Thanks for the follow.
Oh, right, yeah. Thank you.
She came back very upset, distant, and she didn't have her cell phone with her. She lost it on the
cell phone, her bracelet, like everything that was important to her.
Yeah,
and it was a new phone, or they made clear that, and it was all gone, and they don't really explain how she lost it. So they go to Lake Mungo, they find the tree that she was underneath, and they start digging, and they find a little grocery bag, and it's her phone, it's her bracelet, it's all her stuff. So they go back to the room and they plug in her phone because it's dead, obviously, and they start charging it, and then they pull up the video. Should we show the video? Probably should show the video, right?
Yeah.
So
guys,
there is
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Scary.
It's scary. There's a jump scare. Okay? So I'm just throwing that out there. If you don't like jump scares, then mute. There's also a dead body.
Ew.
So just be aware.
Reach me yet, but it's on its way.
So the video is of her like just filming forward with her phone, and she's walking down. It's pitch black. You can't see much, and then there's like this distant figure that walks and gets closer.
Hold on, Gabe.
Yes,
Gabe. Before you
yes.
show it, maybe we should tell people in the chat. We should get their consent before we play it. Someone should say that they're okay with this.
You want
Are you guys okay
consent
with this?
from every person?
Everyone chatting. Are you okay? Mia's okay with it. Mia says she's okay with it. With the fart.
So
Anyone
Mia,
else?
I think Mia speaks for the whole chat.
You think? Okay.
I mean, we've showed worse. This is not that bad.
Guys, are you ready? Zoltan agrees.
Okay, we're going to show it.
On this.
Just mute and close your eyes for like 2 minutes. Fart says it all. Here we go.
All right, get ready. I'm gonna get out of the way. You're gonna see it's scary.
Closer. And I don't feel ready. I feel like I can't do anything.
At some point, this figure came towards her from out of the darkness.
I recognised the face as soon as I saw it on the phone video. It was the same face of the body that I had identified at the dam. It was Ellie's body and Ellie's face.
So,
you guys scared? That was scary, right?
Fucking scary. Now, even like when we titties. Imagine we're an hour and 10 minutes into this movie, and there hasn't been any jump scares. So we're all watching this we're in the watch party. We're just hanging out, and bagow, big old jump scare. This one got me real good. That was a real good jump scare.
It just got me right now. I knew it was coming.
No.
And it got me. I shook a little.
Yeah, so the dad says the dad is the only one who went to identify the body, and that was the body. It was his daughter, and he now says that that's the face that he saw when he identified the body. So she sees that and then runs and buries all her stuff. And so basically the idea is she saw herself as a ghost, and that's how she knew she was going to die, is because she saw herself, like the ghost visited her in the future or something, and weird time stuff. Yeah, so she went and got rid of all her stuff, and that's why she was distant, because she knew she was going to die and leave, and then it actually happens, and then that's that. So I think that's cool. I think that's cool.
It was cool.
And then the other thing... Holy shit. Hey, Dandy.
Andy.
Hey, everybody.
Hello. Hi. Welcome.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Thanks for the raid, everybody.
Thank you for the follows.
How was the stream? How was the stream? Did you pass?
How are you guys doing?
I'm going to take a drink of water.
Welcome. Welcome to ControlAltDeath. I'm BenMonster. That's Gabe.
Hello.
On this show, we talk about...
Oh, boy. That's Psycho Gorman.
Boys. We talk about hunky boys, and that's all we talk about. All
Hell
hunky
yeah.
boys.
That's it, and that's all, man. That's it, and that's all.
Are you a hunky boy out there? Come on the show. We want you on the show. We talk about horror movies here. Hi, well, thank you for the follow. And tonight we're talking about Lake Mungo. We watched Lake Mungo.
Lake Mungo.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the gifted sub.
Thank you, everybody.
You guys, so good. Thanks for following. Thanks for coming in. Thanks. How are you today? Are you hot? Are you hot?
I'm good. I'm good. We're actually toward the end of Lake Mungo. Has anyone seen Lake Mungo? If you
have you
have,
seen it?
what'd you
Did you
think?
get scared? Yeah, we have a phone number. Jerry,
Oh,
move
yeah,
out
we
of the
do.
way. There it is. It's call us. That's our
Oh,
phone number.
Truce.
Oh boy, Truce. Thank you.
Thank you, Truce.
You have
Thank
to
you,
deal with
guys.
Ice Cream Jerry for a bit.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Thank you,
hanging out.
Truce.
He's gonna be hanging out for a
Thank
while.
you so much. He's so cool. Thank you.
Hey.
You can call our phone number 402-785-8837. If you've seen Lake Mungo, want to talk about it, we're almost at the end of it.
Yeah.
And
we also, what else do we do on the show? We talk about horror movie. We watch a horror movie every week.
Yeah. Yes,
and
we
then
do.
we rank it. You can actually check out all of our movies we watched right there. We rank them all against each other.
Got a big list.
The big old list. We also talk about like horror movie news and what we've been watching. Oh boy.
Oh.
And I get killed.
Died.
Wow. We talk about Dexter every week because we're huge fans here, right, Ben? You're a huge fan? He's not a fan. He's never seen a single
Love
episode.
that Dexter. Love that Dexter. And the Cuban sandwiches. Dexter. What?
Rail. Oh, shit. Cuban sandwiches.
Thank you, Truce.
Thank you for all... Oh, we got to get through all these followers.
Oh.
Take everyone to the Dexter set? Nah.
Well, you're not on green screen.
Pretend there's a green screen. Pretend there's a green screen there. Let's see. Yes, I'm Rainbow. Thank you for the follow. Riku121. Comrade Bubbles. Great name. Akarat. Atarakat. I'm going to call you At. You were found. Harley Muncie. Salvia. Jermaine Banter. And the Magic Masher. Thank you for the follows. And Truce, thank you.
Thank you all.
And Dandy, thank you.
Truce, and yes, I am Rainbow. Thank you for the raid, both you and Dandy.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Thanks,
guys.
Let's finish up the movie.
Yeah.
So the last part that we see is the mother talking to, thank you, Zoltan, talking to the psychic one last time. They made up.
Right.
They made up.
Friends.
And then they intercut this last interview with the mom with the last interview with Alice. Oh, they moved, by the way. They moved because they're like, we got to get out of this house. This is like a Mungo creepy house. And they basically say they're basically so the psychic's like close your eyes and like walk through your house and what do you see? And they basically describe, and this is like, a year apart or whatever. They describe seeing the same thing at the same time, except they're on opposite ends. So the mom is sitting, or no, the daughter is in the room sitting. The mom is walking around, but they don't see each other, but they're referencing the same event that they're experiencing at the same time. So I really like that. That's really cool. So it's like, yes, this is like they're experiencing some paranormal ghost stuff, but just at different times, but they're seeing the same thing. So I really like that aspect of time travel ghost stuff. So that was really cool.
And that's how it ends, right?
Yeah, that's how it ends. They take one last picture in front of the house, and you see Alice in the window one last time, and they just leave, and that's it.
Sad. It's a sad ending.
It is, because now they're also just leaving her. She's just gonna hang out there and haunt the next person.
Right.
It's a bummer. But a good movie. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna just check this one last time.
Oh yeah,
if it's been changed
before in the show. We read an article on ScreenRant.com using a wrong image of Jason. It's not the real Jason. It's about the lawsuit that's going on.
It's a whole thing. It's too hard, Ben. I can't even get into it right now.
We tweeted Bart, the author, told him to change it up. Can we read that tweet?
Sure. We tweeted this live. We said, hey, Bart, loved your article about the Friday the 13th lawsuit. My issue, Bart, is the use of the fake Jason picture used in the article. That quote-unquote Jason is not the real Jason. He's a sad dad pretending to be Jason. Also, please name your future show Barticles, future articles Barticles, cuz name. And then we said we're discussing this on our show right now.
Yes.
So we're waiting. We're waiting word. Wait. No, I haven't.
Anything?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
So Ben, you know what?
Let's rank.
Let's rank it.
Yeah, can we rank this? Let's rank this.
Get the fuck out of here.
Rank this.
Let's rank this.
I'm going down. Hey, Fuego.
No, hey, Fuego. No one's gonna do it. Oh, we already did it. See,
well, no, they used
you guys.
it.
You guys fucked up the whole show, and you after the raid. Unbelievable, guys.
No,
Unbelievable.
no. I'll do it.
Okay. Thanks, Truce. Damn it, Truce.
There's two, man.
So we rank these movies every week. So yeah, like I said, Saturday. Here, I'm gonna put the Discord in there. If you want to, if you're a sub, we actually host the movies every Saturday night, and we watch it and then we talk about it. So these are all the movies we've watched so far. If you want to join us, feel free. And then we're doing a separate list of the Friday the 13th movies because those are the best. So
we watched so many of them.
I know. We've watched at least 1,004 movies.
Whoa.
Don't be a dingus.
There's Danny. So where do we want Lake Mungo? Definitely middle, if not upper middle, I would say, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's go like, I would say, yeah, definitely. Like Mosquito Man for sure better.
Yeah.
Benny Loves You. See,
Yeah,
because we usually like to do Blood Be Forever. Yeah, the fact that this is so low is a travesty that I'll never forget. Should be number one. We usually like to do hey Keeper, thank you for the follow.
Oh, thanks for following.
29, no. We usually like to say like, okay, is this a fun movie versus good? Like we usually like to do more fun horror instead of like serious, dark, gritty horror. And this, I guess, is more on that side. But I do still think it's a good movie, and I think it's it'd be fun to watch with people. Or it was fun to watch with people. And I think especially if they don't know what's going on and that one jump scare is like gonna be cool. So I don't know, this is a tough one, Ben.
I don't know. It's tough. Don't know.
I think okay, I feel like Mosquito Man is a good starting spot. It's definitely better than that. Benny Loves You, I enjoyed.
I think it's better.
I think it's better, especially since they stole our whole life. You know, fuck those people. But great movie. Terror Train, We see. I think it's. Hey DJ, I think it's not. I prefer Terror Train, but I don't prefer it over Victor Crowley. So I would put it at 30. I would put it at 37 below they're watching.
Okay.
No, I'd put it above both. Because I think it's definitely better than Victor Crowley. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with you.
You know? Okay.
I'm trying to remember what's they're watching.
That was Mia's suggestion about the people in the woods.
Yes. Yeah. No,
yeah.
I like that.
So I don't think it's better than that. Because that was a great movie. So 37. All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So it's been told. Let's head out.
Yes.
Yes, Keeper, you can right here. There you go. There's a whole list. And all of our episodes are on our YouTube too, if you want to check out the old stuff. Next week, guys.
Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one, guys.
This is me.
That's you. You look older.
This is me. I'm so excited. Next week, we're watching Jason motherfucking X.
Guys.
Jason fucking goes to space. Now, if you haven't seen Jason X, if you haven't seen any of the Friday 13th, who gives a shit? This movie is fucking incredible. Okay? It's incredible. Truce is asking, when is Freddy vs. Jason? We're having internal discussions about that, whether we should watch it now or for when we get to the Freddy, because it's more of a Freddy movie. I think we should do both. Watch it both, rank it both in each list. But that's just me.
I think so. Yeah,
that's just me. Mia says this is the movie I used to go to sleep to. Oh, that's a good one.
Jason X.
It's a good one.
That's amazing.
I would never be able to sleep because I'd just be watching it and eating popcorn all day, you know. So yeah, Jason X
to space in Canada.
Fuck yeah. Evil gets an upgrade.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I love it so much. Well, let me do one last check of our okay. Mia retweeted it. Thank you, Mia. Okay. But you scared me. I thought it was Bart. That was Bart.
Bart.
And it's still there. God damn it, Bart.
It's still the old image. All right, Bart, get on this.
So that's our show, everybody.
That's our show. Thanks for coming. Yeah, thanks for coming to ControlAltDeath. I've been your host, Ben, and this is Gabe, the other host of the show.
Yeah.
We watch horror movies, and then we rank them on a big fucking list. It's the show that you love to watch. It's ControlAltDeath. Happy birthday, Gabe. Welcome to the show. We're about to say goodbye. Goodbye. And that's how I end all our shows.
Jesus Christ, Truce. Oh my God. Thanks. I appreciate that. Who do we want to raid today? We got oh, look at that, Ben. That follow right there. That one's for you.
Yeah. That was for the music.
That was
people like the music.
Yeah.
People like the song. Okay.
Yeah.
This is our show. We're about to go. We hope you like it. We hope you liked the show that we brought to you.
Oh, okay. Let's do let's do Very Handsome Billy.
For you. Hey, Patty.
Zoltan's been
this
trying to get me to do that forever.
Our show. Pond Scum. Pond Scum. That's a good name. Welcome.
All right, Very Handsome Billy. Everyone.
Yes. Wait. Hold on.
I'm not going anywhere, Ben. I'm not going anywhere.
Don't raid.
God damn.
Can you play the video? Can you play the video that's gonna happen?
Oh my goodness. Friday? Yeah. How fucking stupid of me. This Friday, guys. This Friday, we're doing a collab. Yeah. We're doing a collab with I Can Be Danny. Okay, I Can Be Danny. It's gonna be bonkers. I'll be there. Are you gonna be there? Here's a little teaser. Yes. All right. Here's a little fucking teaser.
Gabe made this teaser.
I did. Hell yeah.
Oh, yo.
This Friday.
Guys, be there Friday.
10 p.m. Eastern. Right here on this very channel. I Can Be Danny.
Yeah.
Someone shout him out. Beautiful human being.
Yeah.
Hey, Julie.
Yeah.
Julie knows
Hi,
Danny.
Julie.
They did a collab too.
Yeah.
Man, we got all our friends here today. You're not gonna want to miss it because we're doing something fucking awesome. There's gonna be art.
It's gonna be great.
There's gonna be farts.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a butt.
And when we plan things out, they go swimmingly.
They do. They do, Ben. They always do, and it will always work. Hey, Patty. And this one especially, we're gonna need audience help. We're gonna need you to help us with this one because there's a lot of
Go back and forth,
interactivity. A lot of
hey, get your phones ready. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Get your phones ready for a call in. Okay?
Get it ready, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, Ben, are you done? Can I raid now or what?
This was the show that you just watched. It's called ControlAltDeath on twitch.tv/BenMonsterTV.
Hold on, Ben, I'm pausing you for a second. All right, we're going to raid Very Handsome Billy. I can confirm he is indeed handsome. So what I need everyone to do is when we get there, drop a bunch of Ben Monster dancing emotes and Ben faces and hearts. And he's very handsome. And let's see. I want Zoltan, since you kind of know him, to just say that we all think he's handsome. No one else say it, though, okay? Resume.
And this was the show that you just watched. Don't be a fucking dingus.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Don't be a dingus. Little stillskin.